Hey guys, and welcome back to another gold making video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you the best cloth farm in the game at the moment. Now there's a couple requirements to make this really well. There's two professions, so you want tailoring with cloth collection. This will give you extra cloth and you have the chance to get some special cloths of humanoid mobs, and this farm is humanoid mobs, and so you're going to get a whole heap more gold by having tailoring. It's pretty much a must-have for this farm. And then also, to make a little bit more gold on top of this, you want to have enchanting, and you want to have 50 points in Insight of the Blue. This will basically give you a chance to get mythic items, and these can be disenchanted for some of the best enchanting mats for Dragonflight. Now you want to have this maxed out, and it will increase the amount you get. This is where the location is, right here. So in the Asia span, just to the left part, right here on top of these mountains, is where you'll find the location for this farm. Now as you can see, with enchanting, you get the mythics, and these things can be disenchanted, as I said before. And as you can see, we just got a epic one, so a purple one, and this will disenchant into the highest valued enchanting material that is in Dragonflight at the moment. So as you can see, we just got one of them, Resonate Crystal, and it's worth 1500 gold currently on the NA servers. And now you will get a whole heap of different ones. You get the epics, the blues, some greens, and you disenchant all of them. This is the spec I recommend running if you're going to be a druid puller. You want to make sure that you've got a bit of healing, like self-healing. If your group does not already have a healer, which most groups will not have a healer, that's the spec that I recommend running. Now basically, what your job is as a puller, and being a druid, now a hunter can do this also really well, so a druid and hunter are the best pullers for this farm. You basically want to run down each side around the farm. You want to run back to your statue, so your statue can take aggro. You have a couple of tanks there too, and what they will do is basically take aggro, kill the mobs, and you just want to run to the opposite side of where you just pulled them, dragging them past the statue. Now when you're at the statue, you can loot up every few minutes. This way you don't miss out on any loot. But as you can see, there's guys spread out all around here. So the statue is set up directly in the middle, and so the whole point of that is that you can pull one side, you can run past the statue will grab the aggro, and you keep on running, and then you pull the other side, and you basically just do diagonal lines across here. And so you can pull all of them. What you want to be using is Sunfire to pull them, because Sunfire hits multiple targets, and you can actually pull a few mobs by just hitting the one. What I personally use is a mouse over Sunfire macro, and this just means I can spam this, hover my cursor over the mobs I want it to hit, and what it will do is do a Sunfire on them. As you can see, I don't have to click on them, I just drag my cursor over the top of them, and what it will do is cast Sunfire. And then you want to pull them, make sure you're pulling them all the way out as far as they are, and then you want to run back to the statue, and the statue will take aggro. Now you should expect to make anywhere at the moment 30 to 50k per hour from this farm, depending on how lucky you are with your enchanting mythics, because the mythics can add up really well. You can actually get multiple mythics, enchanting materials from one mythic, so that can really increase your gold per hour here. So like I mentioned, it is around 30 to 50 gold per hour if you have a good group going. And you do want to be doing this in a 2x4 setup, so basically two groups of 4 people. You want to make sure at least one of the groups has a monk with a statue, and you want to have them set up where we have it set up right there. But see how down the bottom here, there's actually ones that spawn all the way down the bottom, and you do want to pull all of them and make sure your pullers are actually going all the way, getting all of them, because if you pull everything, they hyper spawn even faster. So by pulling the ones that are further away, it would actually make the whole lot of them hyper spawn. It's very important that you're getting all the mobs all the way around here, because that will increase the amount of mobs that you kill per hour, therefore increasing the amount of gold you get per hour. As you can see, you get a whole heap of different cloths from here, but the main one is going to be your decayed cloth. This one sells extremely well, and also you're going to be making a lot of gold from disenchanting the mythics, because you're just killing so many mobs per hour here that you have a very good chance to get a whole heap of mythics, and then you disenchant them, and then the enchanting material is actually worth a decent amount of gold, and it will increase the gold a whole heap. I wouldn't recommend coming here if you do not have tailoring or enchanting set up with the specializations that I showed at the start of the video. You won't be making that much gold from here, so you do need them to actually make this gold farm worth it and a lot better. Now, if you do not have a healer in the group, you may have to do some self-healing. So as a druid, your Convoke will actually do a decent amount of heal on you, and then also you can go into bear form, get some heals from that, and also just when you're running and you're not actually pulling, you can also be doing heals on yourself. So putting up your hots that heal you is a great way. As you can see, we get a bit low here, so what we do, we put on bark skin, we go bear form, we get some health back, and we also throw in some heals. Now this is a very good farm. There's a lot of people in looking for group doing farms like this, so you should have no worries finding one, or if you're creating your own, a lot of people are interested in this farm because it is very good gold. Currently, compared to all the other cloth farms, it would have to be one of the best cloth farm that is currently out there. As you can see, we got a whole heap of mythics. We got the epics, the blues, the greens, and they all disenchant, and that will really increase the gold per hour. But anyways guys, hope you enjoyed this short video on what I think to be the best cloth farm in the game at the moment. If you would like more in-depth guides on farming spots, how to make gold in Dragonflight by a whole heap of different methods, by like farming, by professions, by farming transmogs, there's even like old world farms, Dragonflight farms, that is all inside of my Dragonflight gold making guide, which will be the first link down in the description box below this video. Anyways guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a lot more gold making videos coming very soon.